What's up, everybody? Welcome to a very special edition of the Fish and Grits live stream. As always, I'm Ryan. I'm joined by Micah, that you guys know. Micah, how you doing today, sir?
I'm all right. How about you, sir?
Doing well, doing well. Let me switch my camera so people can actually see me. There we go. And then for those of you that have been listening or watching for quite some time, you will recognize Byron Parker, that is. Byron, how you doing today, sir?
Fantastic. How about you guys?
Doing pretty good.
Trying to live the dream.
So today, what we will be doing is we will be doing a film study and a breakdown of two cornerbacks that we are linked to. The Atlanta Falcons are linked to. We'll be talking about Patrick Surtain and Caleb Farley. The reason we have Byron on is we mentioned a couple episodes back. He is he's a member of Fish and Grits now in our eyes. He will be our subject matter expert for when it comes to cornerback film study, secondary film study, and then obviously any other position on the field that you feel comfortable breaking down, Byron.
Okay.
So we will go ahead and jump on in. We got some tape up here of Patrick Surtain, so that's who we'll start with. Micah, I know you have some opinions on this guy. Do you have anything to say before we actually look at some tape?
Bruh, I mean, everything I've seen, he's locked down. His ability to mirror is incredible. Hip swivel, he opens up and it's just fluid. Everything he does is fluid in my opinion. But and that 49-inch vertical also a special because even if you do get behind you a step or two behind the receiver, that 49-inch vertical can bail you out in some tight situations. So and the 6'2", 20 was 205 frame.
Wow. Yeah, an ideal frame, honestly. He's got the athletics, got the frame for it, and I think what we're really going to see here, and Byron will probably talk to us a little bit about, is just his football knowledge overall.
Right. What was his 40 speed? I'm assuming if he got a 49-inch vertical, he had to run outstanding.
4.4.
Yeah.
It was 4.4 something. I forgot what exactly, but.
All right, let's go ahead and get this up for you here. So let's get you up and gentlemen, y'all got all this up here on your screens?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sorry about that. I had to mute the 5-year-old running through the background, slamming doors. All right, so I'm going to slow this down for us here. Let's get it to about, let's go half speed, and we can slow it back down or speed it up as we need. So, Byron, he's going to be number 2 here in your slot. Can you see my cursor?
Let's see.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so he's positioned in the slot here. So we'll go ahead and start this off. And, if you want, just walk us through what you're seeing through the play, what you're seeing from him.
You're playing right now?
No, I'm about to start it right now.
Okay.
So it should be going live at half speed.
Got you. Oh, he's up top, correct?
No, he's in the
Nah,
slot.
he's in the
Slot.
slot.
Okay, I got you. Okay, well, he knows he has safety help on the inside, right? Playing outside technique. Rewind it again.
All right, we'll run it back.
Okay.
Looks like a single high.
Yeah. Single high safety. Help on the inside, right? So he can play anything outside, and knowing that he does have help on the inside. So the corners outside must already know that they're probably zero coverage, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to get much help with the field being so short. So it's a perfect play. I mean, that's just smart football. It's knowing where your help is at, playing to your help. I know a lot of the times that sometimes what corners have a tendency to do is to overplay or overjump a route, right, and end up putting themselves in the wrong position, which in essence will put their safety in the wrong position.
Gotcha.
That's a really good play.
So this didn't look to be too much here, but what we're going to be seeing is all of his targets throughout the season.
Okay, cool.
So let's locate him. Number 2.
Slot again.
Slot again, looks like.
Yeah. Oh no, looks like outside.
So you can play slot and outside. I mean, it's really good coverage.
Run that back. So yeah, it looks like they run in a little corner route. Yeah.
Yeah. Or what's that? A dig
fade.
Yeah, like a fade.
Route. I mean, he's in phase with the receiver. I mean, you really can't ask much more than that. Looked like he was playing outside technique. If you're going to nitpick, you just want to keep your leverage, right? But I mean, it's a good play. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Incompletions, though, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. Let's see what we can get from the sideline view.
Oh yeah, it's on the other side though.
Yeah, nothing.
And he got good pressure, right? So, I mean, anytime as a corner, you always want your defensive line to get pressure, and as a defensive line, you always want your corners to be able to play good defense, or your secondary have good secondary players. So let's just look. They
got him in the slot again.
Slot again. So they must have been matching him up against Duke's probably best player for him to be in the slot so much.
Yeah. Because he was on the outside a lot too, depending on who they played.
Okay. Yeah, I think they essentially let him mirror. He's kind of like Jalen Ramsey in college. They let him mirror whoever it was inside out.
Right.
And went from there. So again, looks like they got him lined up in the slot one more time.
Yeah.
To me, that says
he's really a backer right now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, so here you go. Let's see what they got.
So this got to be zone. Playing zone coverage. I mean, it's good tackle. I mean, that's the play you want to give up, right? That's the play that's open. Good tackle, third down, play the yards, fourth down, get off the field. Perfect play.
Right. So let's see, number 2, top side of your screen here.
Top, up at the top.
So it may be zone up top based off his stance. Because right now he may be playing cover 2. I'm gonna say maybe. Well,
but the corner on the bottom is playing too close. So
yeah, so that he's playing press down low. I'm touching the screen, but it looks like there's a safety on the hash mark over here closest to the screen. So he may be playing cover 3. I'm just saying based off his alignment, right?
Yeah.
He cover 1 right now. He's a no cover zone technically. That's what they say because he's 5 yards off. Typically, you're either 7 yards off or you're press. But we'll let the tape run and see what's going on.
All right, let's take a look at this.
Soft carry, dig. He's there for it. Should be a pick. Oh, yep.
That was a terrible throw.
And it's the first time me seeing the film, right? So, right. So this is a really smart play, right? Mm-hmm. Only because it looked like you got to dig in front of you. They run the smash corner route, right? And that's one of the routes that goes together. They always say don't go for the bait route. They they run that route in front of the corner to get him to stop his feet or to try to drive that route to get that corner route. So like I said, this is my first time seeing this film. So automatically he saw I think I even saw his finger point in, dig, corner route, interception.
So for those of us that don't know, when you say don't take the bait route, what do you mean on that play especially?
Don't jump the short route. That's not the route that they want, right? They want the corner, and that was just a bad play on the quarterback. He saw that the dig or the jump route was open. He should do it and taking the yardage. Instead, that was an interception.
Okay.
Is he back at safety?
Or is this him at the slot right here? On the hash.
On this one, that might be him back there at safety.
How long?
No.
Yeah, he's in the slot. He's in the slot again.
Slot.
I couldn't really tell what happened there. Camera couldn't really keep up. All right. Looks like top of the screen again here.
Top of the screen.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's a good read. So man to man.
Yep.
So he well, it's not man. Was that the same play? It's not the same play, is it?
No, that's a different play.
We can back it up for you so you can break it down.
Yeah, we'll back it up.
All right.
So right now, as a corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking. It looks like man. I know Saban likes to run a lot of man. But right now, if I'm a corner, if I'm Patrick right now, I'm looking like where are my threats, right? I'm reading the running back. It's going to let me know everything I need to know. Because sometimes if he were to have a tight end, it wouldn't be safe for him to drive this route if they're in the cover 3, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that tight end could be screaming up the field, but he knows that he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have a threat to his side besides the receiver in front of him. So he knows it's okay to drive this route, especially if this back doesn't flare out.
So that sounds like a corner that knows, is that something most corners should be able to do, or is that something that someone,
That's film study, man. That's just not knowing the game.
Okay.
Right? Because sometimes, like, you'll get so locked into your man, you won't see that back flaring out. And if that back releases inside the numbers, he's really leaving his safety out to drive, trying to drive this route. Because what teams will do, they'll game plan you. They'll run this little hitch screen in front of you, pump fake it there, and then throw it. You know what I'm saying? They can complete the corner route right here. It'd be a good time to run a corner route with the running back, depending on kind of back you have.
So let's see what this running back does post snap.
Oh, so he knows right now, man. He can drive. He has no threat because 50 isn't eligible, right? He's a lineman.
Right.
He can drive this.
50 supposed to block him, but he ain't gonna make it.
He ain't gonna make it. That's a great read. Whether it's man to man or cover 3.
Right.
A lot of times cover 3 backside, if you don't have any threats, becomes man to man anyway. You just know that you don't have to drive anything inside because typically you'll have a backer in your hook to curl.
So here we go.
Anything outside you can drive, knowing that you don't have any a threat.
We'll get to this play real quick because it ends and jump to the next play really quick.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. So pre-snap looked like you got a little halfback on a little flare route here.
Yep. Got full back up top or a wing back.
Yeah. So let's see, where's he at? Looks like he's bottom of the screen.
Top of the screen again, look like.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Cover 2. Bam, bam. Make the tackle. Big tight, big fullback. Just get him down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You just get him down. I mean, last play he lined up outside, made the receiver go inside. Same thing here. I mean, a lot of things you can't stop. You know what I mean? It's a quick slant.
Right.
Make sure you just wrap up. More
right.
importantly,
give up the play, wrap up afterwards.
Wrap up. Tackle, try to hit the ball out. Worst case scenario, get him down, 4th down.
How frustrating is that to be a corner and, to have these fans out here like, oh, he keeps giving up these plays. But, like, honestly, on a slant and these little quick digs and these quick outs, that's got to be like, unless you're jumping that immediately.
My coach told me one time, if a receiver catches 10 slants on me in a game, we win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Right? 10 slants. Because, like, after a while, you'll start hitting the receiver in the back, and the receiver's going to stop is going to tell the coach, "Hey, start running that play."
Right.
Right. You know, slants are slants. The thing you don't want to do is miss that tackle.
Yep.
You don't want to miss that tackle. Then it could get real ugly.
But I mean, he's playing off coverage too. So, you know, he's basically conceding the slant because last thing you want is the play up tight and get hit with a sluggo, and then next thing you know, woo.
And it looks like he was playing outside technique as well.
Yeah.
Right. So that's just the play that he gets up. You know, you gotta be willing to take away something and give up something.
All right, so it looks like this formation. I'm gonna see if I can get this right. So looks like a snugs tight formation here.
Yeah, typically might be like some type of trail route behind like the tight end, or you want to call him a wing back up top.
Right.
So we'll see how the.
What's his read pre-snap on this one?
So it looks like, I mean, it could be what, cover 2, cover 4. A lot of teams are check, right?
Right.
Based off the routes that runs out of this. A lot of these will be like pick routes, follow routes. So it just depends on what coverage they're in. Like it look like the safety on the side. Surtain look like he's checking to something, or he's communicating something to let him know, because that linebacker's outside of this. I guess it wouldn't be a bunch set, but he's on the outside of this. What does this say? Tight end up top.
Yeah, it looks like a tight end standing up. Yeah.
Coming off, he's just probably going to read coverage, play coverage. Could be cover 2, cover 4. Something soft. It doesn't look like it's going to be a man. Right. The reason it's hard to play man in this is because it's so tight, right? Trying to get lost, you run into each other, so they're probably checking into a soft cover 2 or cover 4 right now.
All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, he's definitely some type of hand signal.
Yes, too.
Yeah. Oh, pick. Tips and overthrows, baby. Get them all. Tips and overthrows. Tips and overthrows.
Yeah, for those of y'all that don't know, Byron knows quite a bit about interceptions, man. Quite a bit.
One thing one of my good teammates told me, man, that they don't ask how, they only ask how many. No matter how you got them, they only care about how many interceptions you got. That's a game-changing play, though.
All right, what are we looking at here?
So
looks like top of the screen here. Is this the same play, just a different angle?
Yeah, same play, just different angle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bumps him in. That D lineman didn't know where he was supposed to go.
It's really a great play by number 15 there.
That's really great by 15.
Yeah.
Really great play by 15. Like he won't get the credit, right?
But he made that play.
Perfect place, perfect time, right? He's up top. Slant outside technique again. Which is really, like, let's be honest, South Carolina's receiver really brave to know that linebacker's sitting there waiting on him.
Bottom of the screen on this one.
Yep.
Oh, got a free play.
Free play. Oh, that's good jam. He just took the receiver out the play. That's perfect. That's perfect. I mean, you can't ask for anything else. You know, and he's outside again. You know, he got help on the inside.
What were you saying though? I paused it for you.
On the last play, you know, just, you know, you're going to nitpick. I mean, the way he turned to the receiver, right? But right. I mean, players make plays at the end of the day. No, when the ball's in the air, you'll see. Right here, where he looked at the ball right there.
Right.
Typically, you don't do that, but players make plays. I mean, he clearly has a skill set that you just can't teach.
Yeah. So if, like, on a live play like that, he opens up too early, he can let someone slip behind him. What are you looking
Well, what I'm saying is, if he looks back at the ball like that, right, with looking back inside instead of getting up against the receiver and turning his head around, then he could possibly lose the receiver moving up the field. But since he got such a good jam on the receiver to begin with, the receiver's already taken out the play.
Yeah.
From the start.
All right, let's take a look at this next one here.
So you see that he was probably head up, probably giving the receiver a different look, moved outside. Oh, wasn't ready.
terribly thrown ball.
Uh,
Saved him on that one.
Terrible throw by the quarterback. Outside. Don't let him get back outside. Curl route. The thing is, man, and I know being a corner, that and when you got a name like Surtain, they expect you to make every play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They expect you to never get caught on. But a lot of people got to realize, man, Deion got caught on a lot.
Yeah, quite a few. Let's do this actually, because looking at all of his targets could take a little while. So let's take a look at just his highlights and see what you're seeing here, and some of his big plays, and we'll mute it so we don't have to catch any of these. Let's see, 5 minutes. Let's go to something a little bit shorter, 5 minutes. So mute it. Take that off so we don't get demonetized for advertising somebody else's stuff.
Don't forget to send the link in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Good call. All right, so start, copy, chat coming, on its way. Y'all should have it close.
All right.
Yep.
And Bryce, we're actually going to be covering Caleb Farley here in a second as well. It's actually funny because another guy that I'm really hoping that we can grab in a later round is Asante Samuel Jr. from Florida State, which is another guy with another father that's just a monstrous career.
I'll tell you something. One of my favorite teammates, Santi Sam, one of the best teammates ever. Really good guy. Really good guy.
Yeah, his dad was one of the smartest corners.
Oh, he was amazing.
He positioning and
oh man, he was amazing.
Byron, are you in the YouTube party thing?
Yeah, I am.
Did you click the little red button again?
Oh my bad. You right.
But yeah, very few corners could jump a route like he could.
Okay, I should be in now, Brian. No, I used to watch a lot of film on Asante Samuel.
I can imagine.
Like I like the way he played because I was more of an off man zone guy, and so I watched a lot of film on him about and how he played. And I got clearly most of my interception, almost all my interceptions came from playing off and just being able to read and diagnose plays. But if you ever watch a lot of the film of Sant playing off technique,
it's still showing you not in the party. Let's see.
He was in the party. Doberman only. Let's see. I'll try it again. Let's see. Let's see. I'll get out and I'll click the link again. Eagle. Got you.
There we go. It's kind of fitting considering we were just talking about Asante Samuel. All right. Let's get this up. And bring it back up for everybody else here. Nope. Oh. Are y'all still here? I accidentally clicked next thing.
You left the party?
Did it? Yeah, I think it kicked y'all out because I accidentally went to the next thing.
So do it again?
Yeah, that's my fault, yeah.
All right.
We got to figure out a better way to do this.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I did it again.
Invalid session.
The
Officer. Nope.
start watching.
Ballot session again.
Oh, I haven't seen
Oh,
it
you
yet.
might you might have to send another invite
I'm
through
doing
there.
it right now.
All right.
All right, there we go.
It's
All right.
booked.
All right, let me know when y'all are both in here.
I'm in.
I'm in.
All right, here we go. We'll go half speed again. Perfect. All right, there you go. So a little play action.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, got you. All right. Patient. Real patient. Hip pocket of the receiver. There you go. Little hand fighting. Find the ball, knock the ball down. Great play. It's a great play.
And that's Jamar Chase that he's on right there.
Yeah. Shuffle technique.
Bottom of the screen.
Yep.
Oh
Woo.
yeah.
Great play. Touchdown.
Do you want this at half speed? Or you want it a little bit slower, or is this good?
It's fine. I mean, because they're about to show it. What is he seeing?
Eyes in the backfield the whole time.
Yeah. That's just a great play. That's just a great play. Was with the receiver the whole time. Never lost him. Only because though, like he was outside and on top, right? So he's just able to play the receiver.
Never kept it. He never lost his leverage.
Never lost his leverage, and he got an opportunity to read the quarterback's eyes and shoulders, right? Which is why he was able to make a jump on the ball, and also he had a hand on the receiver as well. So he already knew where the receiver would be at all times.
Gotcha. Oh, my bad, Bryce. Thanks for saying that. Some of the people in the chat are asking, where'd you play throughout your career, Byron?
I played in the CFL. Majority of my career was in the CFL. I had a couple of stints with the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the Jaguars. But I played for the Toronto Argonauts, which is I'm well known for. Majority well known for playing for the Toronto Argonauts. Played for the BC Lions for a year and for the Montreal Alouettes for a year before I retired.
If y'all don't know about him, look him up. The tape's impressive. And just to sprinkle that in there, a little college basketball men's dunk champion out here.
Yeah, and that's exactly how I got started playing football, was from that dunk competition.
All right, let's get this play rolling here. Bottom of the screen against
Outside technique. Cover 2. Perfect play. Bam. Tackle.
Boy. He loves cover 2 because every time I see him in cover 2, he makes a play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you really have no responsibility of going deep, right?
Right.
But also, he's a smart player. He sees the receiver coming out the backfield. He knows he can drive it, right? But if that receiver wasn't coming out the backfield, soft cover 2 turns to cover 4. But this is just knowing the game. Knowing the game. Being a smart player. It looked like it was probably a TFL too, right?
Yeah.
Cover looked like it was
Hell of a tackler to be a corner.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a big guy too.
Good hands.
Good hands. I didn't even see where he started at.
Yeah, I didn't either. Some of these. Here we go. Let's kick it back. There we go.
Oh, he's up top.
Yeah, it looked like cover 4. Playing that deep.
Cover 3.
Yeah.
Maybe they could be cloud on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he is way down there. Yeah.
Cover 4 up top. Because cloud, you guys know what cloud is, obviously.
Yeah. Cloud zone. Yeah.
Yeah, cover 2.
Or it could maybe 6.
Yeah, could be cover 6.
All right, let's take a look here.
Yeah, so it's just smart play. Yeah. Oh, got lucky, right?
Because he would have hit him underneath.
one of the hardest routes to cover is the scissors route, right? If the quarterback wasn't so locked in on the target, he had the corner route wide open.
Let's take a look at what you were seeing here. Oh, a little bit further back.
So yeah, right here, if you'll see right here, scissors route.
Oh yeah,
wide open.
Oh man,
wide open. It's wide open.
I mean, for at least a 30-yard gain.
At least 30, but sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Hey,
it's a great play though. That's a great finish.
Looks like top of the screen again. Yeah.
Just cover one. Patient. Hunt the ball. Yeah, that's great. I mean, if you could put a perfect play on how to play the go route, I mean that's perfect. He didn't waste a whole lot of movement at the line. No false step. Found the ball, knocked the ball down. Perfect play. Another great play.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so as far as you're seeing, as far as his abilities, you hear a lot of these guys talk about hip swivel and how fast he can get out, keep his head back or look back into the backfield without losing, track of his receiver or things like that, his assignments. What are you seeing in these as far as his his abilities?
Well, one we got to understand too, who his dad is, right? So he's grown up around football his whole life, so it's definitely his knowledge of the game, knowing where they're trying to attack you, knowing where your help is at, right? But he definitely has great ball skills, whether it's knocking the ball down or catching the ball. I mean, it looked like he comes out of his breaks, clean breaks. I haven't seen his pro day film. But that'll tell you a lot about, his drills and how his hips are, and
that's what I was about to say to you. Would you want to see that? Because I mean, we can do a little bit more of his tape here because a lot of this is, this is obviously going to be highlights, so it's going to show.
Yeah, we can watch his pro day. We can watch his drills and drills.
Let's get a couple more plays in here of this, and we'll look at some pro day stuff of them. Let's get this back on for them.
But this right here, just knowing the game. These kind of plays right here, just knowing the game.
So he looks like someone who stays in, and obviously, like you said, that's what I'm liking the most about him when I'm watching this is his ability to come up and his willingness to make a tackle.
Yeah, right. But also that's fourth down, right? If he doesn't make that tackle, you know what I'm saying? They get a new set of downs. Fumble.
Just blew that receiver up to get in there and make that play.
Yeah, he got the strip, right? Somebody else is making the tackle. They got him secure. You always come in and get the strip.
And just completely shed that receiver like he wasn't even there.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's strong, man. You can tell he may not look very big, but he's strong.
He lunged. Great play. Great play. Could have been back shoulder. Yeah, got his hand up in there. Thought a receiver turn around, get his hands up, put your hands right up there in the middle, knock the ball down, and tell him about it. Oh yeah,
golly,
great tackle.
And
that's probably the hardest tackle in football. Probably the hardest tackle in football.
What is the one-on-one with a running back?
Open field. He got a two-way goal, but he was using the sideline as his friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's the hardest because, a good running back might be able to cut back. You know what I mean? Keeping this, not overrunning the play, allowing the running back to cut back inside. It's a great play. That's one of the hardest plays in football as a corner.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was nobody out there. It was just him in the field. We always say it's just him and God.
All right, let's get one more play of this here, and then
that's a great play, man. I'm telling you, it looks routine, but that is a hard play to make. And Notre Dame top tier running back, that's a hard play to make. Yeah, that's the pick right there.
That kid from Notre Dame, I forget his name, but he'll be in the pros. He'll
Yeah,
definitely be in there one day.
that's a great play on the pro.
All right, let's take a look here. Let's back
We
it
watched
out.
that. We watched that one and the other one.
Yeah. Let's get his pro day. Patrick Surtain. Pro day. There we go. Full pro day highlights. Let's bring this up. I have to send y'all another link.
Patrick Surtain.
Bryce said, "Is Jordan Poyer a good comparison for him?" That's who I think of when I watch him. Jordan Poyer's a safety. I don't think Surtain's going to compare to him much at all because Surtain's
he's a lockdown corner. He's a lockdown corner. 6'2", 203, 205?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, when I see him, I see a lot of what I saw of Jalen Ramsey when he was at Florida State. Willingness to come up and tackle. He doesn't blitz as much because, I mean, obviously, Alabama doesn't use the same type of scheme that Florida State did. And we used Jalen Ramsey in that star position a lot as well, too, and seen him on a lot of blitzes.
And he also didn't
self blitz.
Yeah, blitz on his own.
Oh God.
I read option and you just gave up the game winning touchdown.
Right.
One thing I hate about my career, I never got a sack.
Really?
Never got. I always wanted to get a sack. Always wanted to get a sack. Man, it's like if I could go back and do one play, it would be to rush the quarterback.
Man, it's got to be one of the most rewarding plays ever. A strip sack fumble 6.
Oh my goodness.
That's all you.
Yes, everything. Yeah.
I had a few sacks in my career.
Did you really?
Yeah, but I was a D tackle. So if I didn't, I ain't get no sacks.
You a D tackle?
Yeah.
D tackle. Do you prefer the 4-3 to 3-4?
Personally, I was more built for the 4-3, a D tackle. But I probably, if I was in a 3-4, I probably would have played the DN spot, played that 5 technique probably.
Yeah. I like the 3-4 only because it allows you to have more athletes on the field. Not to say that they aren't athletes, right? I mean, we see Aaron Donald what he does and all the other guys.
Yeah, but linebackers can blitz, they can cover. You can give a lot. You can send pressure from a lot more different ways out of a 3-4 as opposed to a 4-3.
Absolutely. And then, and when I played, our Mike linebacker was essentially our 4th D lineman. He was just off the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it allowed us to do so many different things. And I remember when I was coaching my first year when I started teaching, I liked the 3-4 because I had a group of athletes that were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I had a little boy that played nose tackle. I was like, look, just fall down and make a pile. You can't do wrong. Pick a gap, and we're going to play off of you. If you're going strong A, go strong A. If you're going weak A, go weak A. But more importantly, when you fall down, make a pile.
Boy,
you were amazing. I loved it.
When I coached, we ran a 5-3. And I was just like, now granted, there was one team that we played that we probably should have switched to more traditional defense against because they actually passed. But a lot of teams, we knew they weren't strong at passing the ball. So it was like we're gonna put 8 in the box.
Right.
We're gonna shut man out. We on an island with the corners. We got a free safety deep.
Right.
And we just gonna suffocate your run game. But that one team, like I said, they had that tight end up the seam, and the quarterback could just drop it in.
Right.
And our free safety wasn't the toughest kid. You know, he ain't like that fire. He didn't want that fire, that big tight end running up the middle. So it was just like, man, come on. Gotta make that tackle, bro.
Tackle. It's the hardest play in football, that open field tackle.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's run this one at normal speed here.
Okay.
And take a look at this. Y'all are in, right?
Yep.
All right, let's take a look.
40 time.
I mean, this he's grown up. He's been in the football life his whole damn life, so you know he's gonna look good running.
Y'all still on a commercial right now?
Oh, really?
I am.
Just let me know when you're you're back, I'll cycle it through till it catches you up. Should be about 10 seconds that you should be in here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you keep.
Are we back at
when every time you cycle back.
Okay, so let me know when you're in here, then I'll restart it.
Okay.
He looks like Jordan Poyer, though. I could see why you think that, Bryce.
Okay, I'm in.
All right, so here we go. We'll recycle it back here.
So, okay, so he's running 40 now.
Yep. Defensive Player of the Year in 2020. I didn't even notice that or know that. That's high praise for a corner, especially in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you you had a pro day when you played?
Yeah.
How was that? How is it? What's it like to do a pro day? What's that like
And
to have all those people out there?
It's interesting, man. Like, just it's to have all well clearly Tulane wasn't Alabama, right? And I was also a basketball player, so but to go out there and just have all the coaches out there, and because a lot of the coaches that were there, they came to see J.P. Lossman and Mawelde Moore, who was a running back for
I remember him.
Yep.
Pittsburgh for a couple years.
I remember him.
And but just to see all the coaches there, man, a lot of the people that you've seen on TV, and just everybody having their stopwatch in their hand, it was wild. Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy atmosphere, and you're just there to perform. It's for some it could be a lot of pressure, but it's really just doing the things that you're accustomed to doing.
Mm-hmm. So did you have a good pro day?
Yeah, I had a pretty good pro day considering I had never played football before, right?
But you're an athlete, so you could get out and do a lot of these things.
Right, like they expected me to run fast, they expected me to jump well, they knew I had fluid hips. It was just for me, it was more so of understanding the game, concepts, coverage, and things like that, understanding that verbiage. Athletically, I was probably the best athlete on the field.
Right. You said you had a 42-inch vertical?
43-inch vertical.
Okay.
Ran a 4.29 40. I mean, I was fast and I could jump.
Yeah. I mean to steal your inch from you.
That's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Bench. I mean, I've always wondered about this. Does bench really mean anything for a corner?
Nah.
Yeah. It don't mean anything for anybody. Yeah, anybody, honestly. Not even linemen.
Because I really don't even think, realistically, the 40 means a whole lot.
Here we go.
Because you got to think, how often are you running straight ahead?
Right. From a track position.
Right. W drill, my favorite. Great hips. He sticks it. He gets out. But I think I like his stance though. And he always stayed in his stance throughout the entire drill. But you could just tell he just practiced it. He has to practice it all the time.
This is probably Dad taking him out in the backyard after dinner every night.
Every day. Every day, I guarantee it. Catch the ball.
Yeah, that's the big thing. I like the hips, noticing how he keeps those hips dropped as opposed to
you'll see a lot of DBs stand up too. You'll see a lot of DBs stand up.
That's but yeah, the lower you stay, the easier it is to change directions.
And it's something else I ask a lot of the players that I played with, or I'll say coach, how do you catch a football?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say you catch the football with your hands. The first thing I'll tell them is, all right, close your eyes, catch the ball. Yeah, good drive, look the ball in, go score. Absolutely.
And he's 6'2", so
which is tall. That's tall for a corner.
A very tall corner.
A very tall corner. Because there for a while, corners were 5'8".
Talking
about like your Janoris Jenkins.
Yeah.
Guys like that. They're shifty. They're fast, quick. But when Randy Moss came in, everybody wanted the tall corner.
Well, yeah, because that 5, you got that freak athlete 6'4" and can jump, and you got a 5'8".
Yeah, he run 4.3. He can jump out the gym.
I mean, he moves just like a small corner, just in a big corner package.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that remind me of back with the Falcons, we had Robert
This
Alford.
right here though, hard.
What
So
is
they're asking him to backpedal, open up, right? Open your hips up, stay on this line. I'm assuming the reason they're going to do it on the hash, right? Or maybe they're not going to do it on the hash.
It's going to open where they move they just.
Yep, open, and then you got to find the ball, right? And you'll see how good this is going to determine how good his hips are. Because they're going to open him up, backpedal, open, and then they're going to open him up the other way. Open, right down the hash. Perfect. Find the ball. High point. Oh. That's probably a bad throw by the coach, right? But that right there shows his hips. Like his hips are amazing. That's probably the hardest drill to do, to me, personally. That right there is the hardest drill. To stay on the line. Open. That's amazing. You'll be surprised on how many guys cannot do that.
Oh, I mean, opening your hips, typically you drift anyway. Most people are going to naturally drift.
You're going to naturally drift. I agree.
The fact that he can open up his hips literally, and still stay on the hash mark is incredible.
But so, do you guys play basketball?
Yeah, I played.
Ryan, you hoop. Yeah. But you'll be surprised on how often you do that on the basketball court. You don't even realize it.
Oh, that you're talking about switching and swiveling your hips. Oh yeah, I mean that's a good defender right there. That's how you can tell if someone's a good defender or not.
Absolutely. So, typically, when basketball players go out and do the football drills, they usually look good. Because they naturally do it playing defense. Yeah.
I've always said if I could find, transfer a NBA player and make him a corner, there was two that I would always think of. It was Rondo,
yes,
and Gary Payton,
yes.
Because man,
are they gonna get up in you?
Right, they're gonna get up on you, and they're long, and they can.
Yeah, because Rondo's arms are really long.
Mm-hmm.
Rondo would have made a hell of a corner.
You know who else had really long arms, and we know that he played football? AI.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot he did play. He was a
quarterback though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But his arms, if he was a corner, the length of his arms, like AI can stand up and scratch his kneecap. Right? Which made his crossover so good, right?
Yeah.
But his arms, he would have been an amazing corner. Although he was small, but speed, quickness, agility, he would have been amazing.
But that's always something I've always wondered, if you could get a elite defensive guard and switch them over to corner, how could they make that transfer?
Okay, so I was a defensive guard.
Yeah.
That was what I was good at. Right? I was a really good defender. I could score, but I knew my role. Right?
Yeah.
But somebody's gonna put in the work to be a good defender, so you're moving your hips. The hardest thing, man, and y'all know this, is the tackling. If you can get your mind over the tackling,
you'll be your face into someone running full speed at
you.
Now the one I thought of was Pat Bev.
Oh yeah.
Is Pat Bev really that good though, or is he just annoying?
But I mean the feistiness. I think if he made the transition to corner, he's feisty enough where he could actually play. Now, granted, is he the elite? Does he have the elite athleticism and footwork? Probably not, but he's one of the few I could see would probably be willing to hit somebody in the face.
Yeah, now he'd probably be willing to hit somebody in the face. I would also like to see Kawhi Leonard play strong safety.
Oh my God. His hands.
Strong safety at 6'7". Woo.
Well, I mean, obviously if he's shorter, right. But I don't think he's fast enough. He's not fast enough to play receiver.
You put him at DN. I don't know a quarterback that can throw it over his head.
Right. Yeah. Shoot.
Bruh, linebacker, like a 3-4 outside linebacker.
Yeah, absolutely.
And bruh, with them hands, those hands he got, bruh, good luck trying to throw the ball anywhere on that side of the field. He gonna at least bat it down.
Yeah.
You got a link in the chat, by the way, Byron.
Okay.
This is the we're gonna look a little bit of Caleb Farley, and then we'll look at his pro day as well.
Okay.
We'll call it, but just so you can do a comparison, because from what I've seen, when I watch Surtain's highlights, I see an elite corner. When I see Caleb Farley, I kind of see, I don't know. I'll just leave it to you.
Okay, we'll see.
So let's go ahead and bring this back up.
The funny thing with highlights is they're always good.
Right, and that's the thing.
But hopefully we'll be able to see his hips and everything as well.
Oh, he's number 3, by the way.
Okay.
Let's run this back. Oh, God, not this game when they beat us so bad.
Oh, Ryan, you're a Florida State guy.
Uh-huh.
I've been having a rough couple of years, buddy.
Yeah, but got to stay loyal, man. We'll
Gotta
bounce
stay
back.
Is he on the top?
Yeah, he look like he's up top.
Oh, Blackman.
No, that was Francois there.
Oh, Rick. Oh, yeah.
That's a good play. He's on top of the receiver. He became the receiver.
Yeah. Let's see here. I wish they could post something with. There we go. A little bit.
Okay.
Better.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Whoever posted this has great video quality.
What a sack.
Let's
Corner blitz. How tall is Farley? Like what is measurement?
I don't know too much about his measurements. Michael, can you pull that up?
Yeah, I want to say he's like 6'1".
People are touting this guy as a generational talent.
He looks a little small. Looks a little smaller than Surtain though. Probably about 185, 190.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh, he's 6'2", 207.
Really? He doesn't carry it like Surtain.
He doesn't look like it. That's a great play by him.
This is also 2 years ago.
Okay,
because this is when Francois was still.
That's a great play though. That was a great
3 years. No, 2 years ago. Oh. No, that was Travis Frederick. That's who that was at the quarterback. Travis Rudolph.
Oh.
What are we looking at here?
All right, rewind that.
Yeah,
he would have gotten called on that one though in the NFL.
Well, yeah, first that's a flag.
Yeah.
But 2, you gotta get off this block, bro. You gotta
it wasn't even a real block. He just kind of stood there.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the play to come. I mean, he got him down eventually, but he could have probably. I'm assuming in the field room, coach is probably telling him you got him down, but you probably could have been there probably about 3 or 4 yards earlier.
Yeah.
So we are looking at top of the screen.
Yeah.
To give you an idea of when this was, Jake Fromm was still.
Oh God. Trash stuff.
Cover 2 all day. Great play though.
Drove hard.
Great eyes. Only reason I can tell it's like it looked like it's cover 2. He didn't move.
Right.
He didn't move.
One step back, and that was about it.
Yeah, he didn't move. Great play though.
Top of your screen again.
Wow. West touchdown. Should be touchdown. Got lucky.
Terrible throw.
Got lucky.
Oh yeah.
Threw it late. Threw it behind.
So can you rewind that?
Yeah.
Not nitpicking him. I mean, he's a pro, right?
Yeah, he lost track of the receiver.
But okay, so let's like this is a common sense play, right? Mm-hmm. Let's just pause it right here. There's no threat to his side but the receiver, right?
Uh-huh.
There's no threat. So instantly he should just automatically carry this. The back is opposite, so he doesn't have to worry about getting the flat, the back flaring out to his side, right? Mm-hmm. He should automatically just carry this. It should be a no-brainer. So not only does he not move, he has no threat to his side of the field, but he lets the guy get outside, right? And he stops his feet. He ain't jamming. The safety stuck. This just is a bad play by him, but an even worse play by the quarterback.
I mean, yeah. Why is he looking into the backfield here? That the receiver didn't show a dig route or a curl route or anything.
Well, he can look into the backfield because he's playing cover 2.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's nobody else there.
Right.
To draw him to the backfield.
So this is the this is the difference between Surtain and this kid. And this, I don't know how old this play is. He may have learned this later on or after this game. Surtain would have carried that, right? Film study says, or just common knowledge says, I have no threat to my side of the field. It's just me and the receiver. I can carry this regardless of what the coverage is because I don't have to worry about the flat, right? I don't have to worry about the flat route. He should have just carried.
Uh-huh.
So now the safety's telling him, like, yo, bro, you got to carry that.
So it looks like he's top of the screen again.
Bam, bam.
Seems like another willing tackler.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Oh wait, what's his name didn't have a pro day?
Farley?
Yeah, because he had the back procedure.
We're not gonna be able to see any of that. I forgot about that.
Break up.
The fact that I'm yawning through his highlights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get it on down there. You got Oregon there. I don't want to see all these. Like Boston College is not a passing school. I don't really want to see.
Screen.
So I mean, he already plays. He only played the right. What is the left or the right corner? Right corner.
Right corner.
So, I mean, that's one thing I already like about Surtain more. Surtain moved around depending on the matchup.
Yeah. Because if he's going to, depending on how high he's going to get drafted, he's going to be their main guy. Whatever team he goes to, right?
Here we go. Miami. We'll look at this because I don't want to see all these like Old Dominion and Marshall highlights. Like you should be making plays against those schools.
Right.
That was a bad throw.
Yeah.
And that's probably when Miami was struggling trying to find a quarterback. Cycling through guys.
Got to make them pay though.
Yeah.
Regardless. Let's see what he does here. Yo, he's gonna have I guarantee he's gonna have a lot of holding penalties.
Uh-huh.
The holder.
Yeah.
Handsy.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's lucky he didn't blow out his ACL there.
Yeah. He's a touchy-feely corner, which you really got to be careful with because, you know, they're throwing that flag very, very fast in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, he trusts his speed a whole lot.
Yeah, but in the NFL where the game's that much faster.
Rewind that.
All right.
Because the thing that I haven't seen him do yet is backpedal when the receiver comes up the field.
He's always in a bail position.
I'm just saying, like, he's just squatting. So that's what I'm saying. He trusts his speed a whole lot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he hasn't backpedaled yet.
He lets the receiver get into him.
Yeah, but what now makes him turn into a touchy-feely corner.
Uh-huh.
Right? 5-yard rule. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
He got to get in that. He got to get in that back pedal, man. Not unless he knew the guy that he was playing with. You know, scouting report said he's not a blazer. But you get Tyreek Hill out there and you try to squat, shit.
Running.
If he's leaving. Yeah, he believes in his speed a whole lot.
Yeah. Again, Rhode Island. Like, I don't care about these. Like, no disrespect to smaller schools, because but if I'm watching a guy that they're calling a generational talent, I want to see him go against generational talents on the other side.
Yeah. Another good play. I mean, North Carolina.
They've got good receivers there, though, so that's
a good play. In the red zone, too.
So we'll watch his all the way through, and then
Also, but he's at the bottom. Now he's playing left corner. When the previous play,
Yeah.
it looked like he moved around a bit. Scramble drill. Don't lose your court. Don't lose your player though. I don't know if
He got lucky right there.
coverage as it was a bad play by the receiver.
Yeah.
No, NFL, that's a catch.
Yeah.
that's a catch and probably a touchdown.
Yeah, latch on.
Oh, they said the stream died. Let's take a look. What happened? Oh, yeah, it did die. So let's. Oh. Your stream has been temporarily blocked because we detected copyrighted audio and video. Well, it's muted, so I don't know how y'all detected that. It's the film. It's the college film.
Yeah.
Wow.
So how do I... Stream suspended. All right, so it's in this stream. End it. Dismissed. Wow.